Hey guys, it's Tori. Welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to make a slice of cake, but we're going to kind of make it a little bit different. We're going to actually make a big cake, and I'm going to show you how we can put it in a box, and it's going to be so adorable. So we're going to go ahead and get started over in Cricut Design Space, and if you'll see here on the top, on the home page, it says search. We're going to go ahead and type in slice of cake and hit enter. And we're going to scroll down here where it says projects, and we are going to select this one right here. So we're going to go ahead and double click. And if you are a Cricut Access member, this project is free. If you're not, then it's $1.99. If you don't already have Cricut Access and you're interested, you can always do a trial. It's usually a 30-day free trial. So next we're going to hit customize. And what I like to do before we get too started is just go up here and hit save. So I'm going to do save as. And I just like to do that because sometimes if it crashes, you don't want to have to go back and start all over. And I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit smaller so you can see everything. So you'll see over here on the right hand side that there is just one layer. So we know that this is all grouped together, and you can tell as well because there's that line going around all the images. So we know it's grouped together. So the first thing we need to do is hit ungroup. Once you do that, then you'll see that, and now they're all individual, so it's no longer grouped. If we click here, you'll see that it says detached at the bottom. So we know that Cricut Design Space already attached this image. Let me show you why they attached it. So let's hit detached. And now you see that it says birthday cake score line. So these are the square lines inside. So anyway, you know that they already scored it, is all I'm trying to say. And when you score, you need to make sure it's attached to the paper, and then you'll hit attached. In this specific project, all of these are already scored. So you are good to go. You don't have to do anything. So let's say you open this project, and then this is the slice of cake, and it tells you need to score. What you would do is when you select this, you see here that this says basic cut, and so you know that that needs to be scored. So all you do is go up to operations, and you will change it to score, letting Cricut Design Space know that you want to score on that sheet of paper. And now what we need to do is select both the score lines and the paper, and we're going to hit attached. So now Cricut Design knows that it needs to score this, and you can see those score lines because they're like little dashes. So I'm going to go ahead and hit select all, and I'm just going to group these back together because remember, everything is scored. And the only reason that I'm grouping them back together is because I want to make duplicates, because I want to turn this into a big birthday cake, and we need to do 8 of them. So we're going to do 7 more. So let's hit duplicate, and you can see that was 2. Okay, so 3, 4. So you'll see right here on the left, it says score and basic cut. So you know that the first thing it's going to do on the Cricut is score it. And then you're going to change the tool, and it's going to do a basic cut. And we need to use a 12 by 12 mat. And we're going to go ahead and hit continue. And let me show you here as well. So these will pretty much all be the same because we're doing all those duplicates. But here it just says basic cut. So you're not going to score. It's just basic cut. Then for this one, you do score, and it'll tell you score, basic cut. It does show you on Cricut Design Space as well what to do. It walks you through it. And here we'll do a score, and then we'll need to use a pen and basic cut. So let's go ahead and just go back up here and make sure this one's selected. Okay, so we're going to go in order. We're going to hit continue, and I'm going to select cardstock for intricate cuts. and I'm just going, see, like right here it says load the tools and materials. So it tells you right here to load the single scoring wheel in clamp B. So this is the scoring tool, and there's a number at the bottom that says 01. So that's the scoring tool, and that's sold separately. Like, it doesn't come with the Cricut. You have to purchase that separately. And then we're going to hit this button on the Cricut Maker to load it. And then after that, it tells you coming up. So you know after you score, then you'll need to change the tool to the fine point blade. So we're going to go ahead, load the mat. I'm going to show you the tools, and then we're going to go ahead and cut it. Okay, so we're going to take the first piece of paper. Make sure I have one sheet, okay. And I'm going to go ahead and line it up on the mat. And this is the scoring tool, and you'll see right there it has an 01. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. And we're going to go ahead and open the clamp right here and take this out. And this is your fine point tool that's included with the Cricut. We're going to place the scoring in there. Close it, and we're going to load. And we're going to go ahead and press the go button. And then the first pass is going to be scoring, and then we'll need to change the tool, and again it will pop up in Cricut Design Space to tell you to do that. Okay, so in Cricut Design Space it just popped up and it says to load it with the fine point. So we're going to take the score tool out, place this back in here, close it, and hit the go button. So this first one is done, and I do it this way. I turn it upside down, and then you just peel it off. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to put this together. This is the slice of cake with the candle and the little sprinkles and the frosting. And when you open it, you have a little box. So I'm going to show you how to put this together. And I'm actually going to make a total of 8 of these, and we're going to make a cake. But I'll show you how to do just one. You will have these 2 pieces. They look similar. One is smaller than the other. And you'll have 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 and 1. And then you'll also have these, which is the frosting. And if you're just making one slice, you should have 16 of these. And then you'll just have some sprinkles. So let's get started. I am going to do it both with glue and with double-sided tape. The first thing you want to do is fold on the score lines. So anywhere there's score lines, we'll want to go ahead and fold them. And right now, it's not really important which direction you fold it, because we just want to get it folded, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead, fold this, and we're going to fold this down, because once we start to put it together, it's easier to just, turn it the other way if you have it on backwards. Okay. And let's just go ahead and fold everything else that needs to be folded. So this was already folded. Let's go ahead and fold this as well. So we have these, and then here. And right here. Okay? So that's folded, and then the only thing we're left to fold is the candle. So let's fold here. And I'm just folding on the lines, whatever way works best to do that? Okay, so let's get started with this one. This is actually the smaller of the two. And we are going to get some glue, which I like using Barely Art glue. Okay, I like using this because you don't have to use that much and it works really well. I'm going to use Barely Art glue, a little bit of Dollar Tree double-sided tape, a popsicle stick, and a weeding tool. First thing is the weeding tool. We're just going to push that square out and that's it. Now we're done with the weeding tool. All right, so first things first is we are going to, right here, and I'm just going to cut off a little piece, just like so. And I'm just going to place it right here. Which I made it a little bit too big, so let's just cut a little bit off. Okay, and then I'm going to just peel it. And I'm going to push this right here, and then I'm going to hold it in. So it's just like that. So far we just have that. And then I found it easier, instead of doing tape, just use the glue for this part. And you only need a little bit, so we're just dabbing. And then we're going to bring this over, just kind of arch it, and we're going to line it up right up here. Let me get a better angle, okay? And I definitely like to use the popsicle stick with this, once you know it's lined up, and just kind of rub on each little tab, and that really makes a difference. And then let's get some more double-sided tape. And I'm going to place some right here. Peel that off. And then that goes right here on the inside. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Next step, we might as well do the candle. So we have this all folded. We're going to fold this in and just keep going. So we are making like a little box. So let me get a little bit of tape for here, and I'm going to place the tape just like this. Okay, let's make sure we're just taking up the tape, or this. Okay, perfect. All right, let's do it like this. So we're just doing it just like this, and then we'll just do that. That's probably the easiest way to explain. Place this right in here, just like this, and then turn it over. And let's go ahead and just put a little dot of glue here, 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 and here. And then we're going to fold this down. Let's fold them all down, and then just hold this for just a second to make sure it adhered. Okay, perfect. So that is it. So it's just like this. Okay, so it looks just like this. Then we're going to take the flame, which is right here. We're going to fold it in half, just like this. And then I'm going to use a little bit of tape. Whoops, a little bit of tape, just like this. I'm going to place it right in here, but more towards the top. And then we're just going to stick it together. If you want to glue it in there, you can, or tape it, you can. A little bit more tape. We'll just do little pieces, just like right here, and just like right here, just like that. It's kind of easier sometimes just to use this. Okay, take this off. Okay, and then this actually goes right here, right inside. So just like this. Okay, next we're going to do this one. So this is going to go just like this, and this goes right in just like this. So I would start, so here are these tabs. I would start right down here, and let's grab some double-sided tape. And And then this will line up right like this. So this now will be just like this. And then we're going to turn this upside down because we want to put glue on the tabs and do the exact same thing that we did with the other one. See how I'm just using a little bit? That's why I love this glue. All right, so we're gonna line this up. Whoops. Make sure it's lined up. Okay, and then I like to take the popsicle stick and just reinforce the tabs. Just like that, and then we're gonna use a little bit of tape right here. We're gonna place the tape right here. Let's go ahead, fold this up, and there we have it. And we're going to take another one of these, and we can put a little bit of tape on it, or you can even just set it in here. It's probably fine just setting it in. The thing we need to do is this. So what I'm going to do is use tape for this, and we'll just make sure we get some towards the end here. Okay, so just like this. And let's do the other one. Then I like to use the weeding tool, and it's just easier to get this off. Okay. Okay, so the first one I do is I place it right on the bottom here, so it lines up with the bottom of the slice of cake. So just like so. And let's see it, stretch it out. Okay, and then you're just going to rub it, make sure that it stays. And then let's do the same with this. We'll leave a little gap at the top. So it's just like this. Okay, so now we have this looking good. All right, and then the next thing is we have 16 of these. So let me get, you're gonna have 4 sets of 4. 2, 3, 4. And all of these should be scored. So meaning that they have the line right there. We're just gonna fold them all in. So right on the score line, just fold them all. What you do is you place a little bit of glue, and I just mean a little bit, just right there. And you're going to put this right on top, and this is just right there in the center. So we're just right there in the center. And we're going to do that again. We're going to put 4 on top of each other, but only place glue in the center, because you only want to glue where they score, like right there in the middle. And this is tricky because I've noticed even if I use just a tad of glue, for some reason it's still hard to open. It somehow seems that the glue sticks elsewhere. Okay, so we have just like that. Set this aside. So we're going to do 4 of these. So we have 4 of these that are glued 4 together, but only in the center. All right, so let's start with the first one that's dried the most. All right, so what we're going to do is now we're going to put glue here and here, and we're going to place it on just like that. So let's put glue here. And you know what? Actually, this would be good to do tape. So, but let me do glue since we started. So we're gonna just place this here, just like so, and give it a lot of pressure. Make sure it's stuck. Okay, so here we're doing the sides. And we're going to line it up, and same thing, place it here, make sure it stays. And same. Let's make sure we're putting a lot of pressure on it. Okay, so now what we do is we are going to kind of pull this up and pull this up. See how some of them stick together? Regardless, I mean, you saw I did not use that much glue. So you just do the best you can. Just try to separate them. And here I'm not going to worry about the back. Okay, then here. Okay, so it'll look just kind of like this, and you can just keep playing with it, you know. So then this goes right on here. So you would just take some of these, put a little glue, and you'll just place it wherever you want. And you can, I mean, you can do it just on the top. You can do it on the sides. You can even do it back here, whatever you want to do. If you want to do it everywhere, you may need to cut more. You go ahead and do some on the side. So that was pretty simple. And you get some on this side. And then I'm going to do, I've already done 3. So I'm going to try to finish the other 5. And then I'm going to show you how we can put it together as a cake. And I think that would be super cute for a gift. Especially like if, it could be for anything. But then you have little, you can put candy in one, maybe some money in the other, gift cards, just whatever you want. It's just a different way to, you know, to give a gift. All right. So we have this, and I'm going to keep working, and then we're going to put it all together. So far we have this. I still have to decorate this slice. And then I will do some more, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is the final birthday cake, and I got this birthday cake box at Michael's. I just bought one individual, and when you open it, you have all of the single slices of cake, which I didn't finish doing everything yet because I just wanted to jump on and show you guys and continue later, just kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. But what you can do with this, it's so cute, and each one is a gift box, and you can put money in there, you can put chocolate, candy. I just think it's a neat way to celebrate somebody's birthday or graduation, or it's just something different. What do you guys think of this project? Is this something that you guys would do? I mean, isn't that so cool though? You're like, happy birthday, and they think that they got a cake, and instead they have all these individual little presents. So if you don't already subscribe and you think this channel is for you, make sure to hit the subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.